Okay, so we are starting with the cardiovascular piece. Cardiovascular exercises are great to strengthen the muscles of the heart and lungs, gets the blood flowing to the body, and bringing oxygen in. So first, before we start, we're going to be doing the treadmill, but I want to explain how to monitor your heart rate. There are two ways I find easier for people to track. There's the perceived exertion, which includes the Borg scale. There's two different types. There's the 0 to 20 scale, which when the client picks a number that they feel that they're at, you add a 0 to it, and that gives them their beats per minute. But the easiest one would be the 0 to 10 scale. You add a 0 onto the client's perceived exertion, and that gives them their percent of their maximum heart rate. So say if you picked 5 being strong, you add a 0 to that, and that means you're working at around 50% of your maximum heart rate. The other easier one that people find that they can track easy is the talk test. So the goal during the talk test is to be able to speak slightly, and if it's too hard to talk, you want to reduce the intensity, and then if you can make long conversation, you want to increase the intensity appropriately. So give you some insight on that. But now we're going to do the treadmill, which is great for working the muscles of the legs, your core, pretty much your entire body, and like I said before, the muscles of your heart and lungs. So I'm going to demonstrate first, and then you can right after me. So you're going to start holding onto the railings. You're going to straddle the belt first. You got this safety mechanism here. You can attach it to your shirt or your pants. And you're going to start the machine. You always want to start slowly and progress gradually. So you're going to just start with walking. Okay, when you're ready, you're going to put 1 foot at a time, still holding onto the railings. You want your shoulders down, back straight, looking straight ahead. You want to land with your heel first, so it's heel, ball, toe. Match your stride with your speed. Don't forget to breathe, and then when you're ready, release one arm at a time. Matching your arm with opposite leg. When you feel comfortable, you can always increase the intensity by increasing the speed. And just go at your own pace. You never want to hold the railings and lead back. You want your spine in neutral, straight, and looking straight ahead. So then when you're done, you want to slow down the belt. You're going to put your hands on the railings. You're going to straddle the belt 1 foot at a time. Stop the machine. Unhook yourself. Now still holding onto the railings, you're going to step 1 foot off at a time. Hands always last to leave. Any questions?
No.
Okay. So you're going to start holding onto the railing. Step up 1 foot at a time, straddling the belt. There you go. Yep. Okay, so you can attach that shirt or pants. Okay, so we're going to start you off slowly. Are you okay?
Yep.
There it goes. And step on 1 foot at a time. Still holding on the railings. Shoulders down, looking straight ahead. Back straight. Always landing with your heel. You want heel, ball, toe. Matching your stride with the speed. There you go. Straight ahead. How does that feel?
You good?
Comfortable? So whenever you want to make it hard, you can always increase your speed. Remember, you want to start slowly, increase it gradually. You want to make sure your body's warmed up, that the blood's flowing, your muscles are working before you start going too hard. And then when you're done, you can slow down. Hands on the railings. Straddle belt 1 foot at a time. Okay, stop. Unhook yourself. Great. Any questions?
Sounds good.
So yeah, so just to make sure, like you always want to have a good warm-up, about 5 to 10 minutes with any exercise you do, warming up those muscles that you're working that day. So it's good to start off with a walk before you start jogging. Also, I want to talk about flexibility. Flexibility, component of fitness, is so important. You want to it should be a part of your cool down, so incorporating static stretches after your workout when your muscles are still warm. That helps with decreasing tightness, removing lactic acid from your muscles, so then you're not so sore for the next couple days. It brings your muscles back to its resting length. It brings down your heart rate, and it brings your body completely back to its resting state. So you completely cool down.
So what's an example of a static stretch?
A static stretch. Well, a good one for the legs would be like a seated hamstring stretch. So sitting down and having one foot out
Just like that.
and bending straight down, which will stretch the backs of your thighs.
Got it. Great.
Good job.